Today's program is brought to you by OTCStockShark.com. For the latest and greatest OTC and Pink Sheets information, sign up for your account at OTCStockShark.com. Thank you for tuning in to TBC Today. I'm Brandon Vincent.
And I'm Angelina Soriano.
In today's financial news, the energy sector led a slide in the broader stock market following BP's failure to staunch the flow of oil spilling into the Gulf of Mexico. The Dow Jones Industrial Average ended down 112 points, or 1.1%, hurt by selling that gathered momentum as the closing bell neared. Volume was lighter than normal, a trend that gave added influence to the smaller number of traders at their stations. The market's losses were held in check, though, through much of the session by reports showing that U.S. construction spending in April registered its biggest gain in nearly 10 years, rising 2.7%, and manufacturing activity expanded by more than expected. Though these reports temporarily brightened investors' moods, analysis said that the broader concerns about global growth that led the market to a dismal May performance haven't been banished for good. Those worries have hit shares of commodity producers hard lately, a trend made all the worse by concerns about possible broader fallout for the oil industry from the BP spill.
In U.S. news, a former producer of the hit U.S. television series Survivor, who is wanted in Mexico on a charge of murdering his wife, spoke out publicly to proclaim his innocence. A Mexican judge has issued an arrest warrant for Bruce Brayford Redmond, whose Brazilian wife Monica was found dead in a drainage pipe at a luxury hotel at the beach resort of Cancun in April, where they were on vacation with their 2 young children. Her body was found at the Moon Palace Hotel a day after witnesses saw the couple arguing on the grounds of the hotel, according to police. An autopsy showed she had choked to death after a blow to the head. But Braceford Redmond, who left Mexico after his wife's murder and is now in the United States, released a statement through his attorney denying he was involved. Mexican authorities seized Braceford Redmond's passport and ordered him to remain in Mexico after naming him the prime suspect in the case, but he returned to the United States. Police declined to comment when asked if they would seek Braceford Redmond's extradition to Mexico. Braceford Redmond's attorney said his client was innocent and was prepared to defend himself in a court of law.
In today's international news, the operational leader for al-Qaeda in Afghanistan was killed in an American missile strike in Pakistan's tribal areas in the last 2 weeks, according to a statement that American officials believe is correct. The militant leader, Mustafa, was a top financial chief for al-Qaeda as well as one of the group's founders, and was considered by American intelligence officials to be the organization's #3 leader, behind Osama bin Laden and his deputy. Al-Qaeda said in a statement, his death will only be a severe curse by his life upon the infidels. A United States official said American intelligence analysts believe the statement from al-Qaeda was accurate. They said the death of Mustafa was a significant setback to al-Qaeda's ability to help plan and support cross-border attacks against American and allied forces in Afghanistan from its haven in Pakistan's tribal areas.
In travel news, Iceland's volcano may be wreaking havoc on the travel industry, but not all mountains with a rumble are bad, with boutique hotel specialist Mr. and Mrs. Smith coming up with a list of stylish hotels in volcanic destinations. First on the list is Hacienda de Dan Antonio, located in Colima, Mexico. You can backstroke up and down the enormous pool at this coral pink, classically decorated heritage hotel, and you'll be able to eyeball the unmistakably steep slopes of the Colima volcano in the distance. Nestled near the Pacific coast west of the capital Mexico City, this elegant 120-year-old retreat offers stately manor lux amid lush landscaped garden. You can't beat the El Quetzal Jr. Suite, which boasts panoramic views of the smoke-haloed volcano from its pretty terrace. The hacienda runs its own organic ranch, so you can dine on delicious local produce, then kick back with a margarita made from local mango grappa. Second on the list of volcano spots is Mystique, located in Santorini, Greece. It is set on a rugged island summit with vistas of a cliff-lined volcanic bay. This getaway is high on romance, relaxation, and nature. In the north of Santorini, its serene all-white suites are spacious and airy with private terraces overlooking the sea. Gym freaks will love the spa-inspired spiritual suites, which come with jacuzzi, an exercise machine, and a spa bed to ensure you're looking your best. Third of volcanic hotels is the Ace Hotel, located in Portland, United States. Within reach of dormant volcanoes Mount Hood and Mount Tabor, as well as active Mount St. Helens and Mount Rainier further north, this hip hotel is the Ace in downtown Portland's pack. The look is a graphic designer's den with edgy wall murals by local artists, vintage finds, and vinyl record players in rooms, plus a box of discs to spin. Pop down to Clyde Common Bar and Restaurant next door, and you may find yourself sharing a one-trick pony cocktail. Last on the list is the Lesore Spa Retreat and Coffee Plantation in Indonesia. This coffee plot in a remote mountain setting on Indonesia's main island Java is surrounded by plantation fields and ringed by no less than 8 volcanoes. Stay in authentic antique-filled Dutch colonial villas set amid 25 acres of lovingly tended gardens and coffee plants. Naturally, the homegrown coffee is a highlight, as is the award-winning spa, which boasts a Turkish-style bath and uses herbs and ingredients harvested on-site.
Ever wish you had sonic hearing? Well, now you can with the amazing Silver Sonic XL from Bell & Howell. It's lightweight and small, just like a cell phone ear adapter. The flexible ear mount easily adjusts to fit all ear shapes and sizes, and the molded ear tip lets it fit you comfortably. Best of all, it looks like a cell phone ear adapter. The Silver Sonic XL amplifies sounds up to 50 decibels, so you can easily keep track of your kids at play. And it picks up sounds from more than 30 yards away, so no one will know you have sonic hearing.
Her body is amazing. I wish I could look like that.
The Bell & Howell Silver Sonic XL is yours for only $19.95. But wait, when you call, ask about our deluxe model upgrade that's fully rechargeable and comes with its own charger. Get Silver Sonic XL now and start hearing things you've never heard before. Call now.
To order your Silver Sonic XL, call 1-800-230-7100 or send $19.95 plus shipping to the address on your screen. But for quicker service, call 1-800-230-7100.
In today's Green News, threatened for some time now, Australia has begun legal action against Japan to stop whaling in the Southern Ocean. Formal proceedings will begin this week and would lead to a provisional order from Japan to halt whaling ahead of a full hearing. As you might imagine, the Japanese Fisheries Ministry isn't too pleased. Mr. Sabashima, the ministry's deputy press secretary, said, "We will continue to explain that the scientific whaling that we are conducting is lawful in accordance with the Article 8 of the International Convention for the Regulation of Whaling." He also said the issue shouldn't jeopardize the overall good relations between Japan and Australia. Indeed, Australian officials echo the sentiment of cordiality, with Foreign Minister Stephen Smith saying, "Whatever our differences on whaling, this issue should not be allowed to jeopardize the strength and growth of our bilateral relationship." All of this comes as a so-called peace plan proposed by the International Whaling Commission continues to move forward, which would legalize commercial whaling with stricter quotas, the very type Japan now conducts under the guise of lethal scientific research, permitted under the decades-old international ban on whaling.
In entertainment news, beer-swilling donut lover Homer Simpson has been named the greatest character created for television and film in the past 20 years. The star character of long-running U.S. cartoon series The Simpsons beat schoolboy wizard Harry Potter and vampire slayer Buffy to take top place in the survey for U.S. entertainment magazine Entertainment Weekly. Simpsons creator Matt Groening said millions of people were able to identify with Homer and his catchphrase, "Dough." Also, people can relate to Homer because we're all secretly propelled by desires we can't admit to. The Simpsons broadcasts in more than 90 countries and is the largest-running U.S. TV series in prime time, now in its 21st season. Harry Potter, created by British author J.K. Rowling and played by actor Daniel Radcliffe in 6 films, was described as a global icon to take the second place in the magazine's poll. The star of Buffy the Vampire Slayer, played by Sarah Michelle Gellar, came third in the list, followed by Tony Soprano from the HBO drama series The Sopranos and comic book villain the Joker, played by the late Australian actor Heath Ledger in The Dark Knight. Rounding out the top 10 were Rachel from Friends, Edward Scissorhands the movie, Hannibal Lecter, played by British actor Anthony Hopkins, Sarah Jessica Parker's Carrie Bradshaw from Sex and the City, and cartoon character SpongeBob SquarePants. The list of top 100 characters was released to mark the 20th anniversary of Entertainment Weekly.
Thank you for tuning in to TBC Today. I'm Brandon Vincent.
And I'm Angelina Soriano.